Namaste. Welcome. I am so excited to finally be starting this 12 days of magic, of remembering, of tuning in, and really finding that magic in the void of the darkness of this time of year. It's really, truly, I keep using that word magic, but I don't know any other word that describes how I feel at this time of year. My dog and I have been going for walks at twilight, that beautiful time of day where it's like a indigo light as light turns to darkness, where there's that glow of the snow, and right now there's still a little bit of a glow of the moon. It's just so magical, and I hope you feel that magic too. So this year of endings, 2025, some of us are really ready for 2025 to be over and step into something new and exciting. Hopefully you read that note about numerology that I sent out a few weeks ago. That 9 is about closure and endings and everything coming to culmination. And a 1 year, which is 2026, is about new beginnings. Something new is starting. And so we're going to spend some of our time on our journey clearing out the stuff that we need to let go of, those things that have come to completion, even though we might think we don't want to let go of them. We need to. And we will do some work in that area through our meditations and journaling. And then we're also going to be talking about our manifestations and our things that we want to bring into our life as we step into this new beginning, this new season of opportunities. So we're going to start right now with some smudge. If you have your own smudge, please feel free to do it. Maybe you've already done it before you started this video. I have smudge bundles that I've made that have all kinds of things that I've grown on my land, including white sage, lavender, cedar. I can't even remember what all I put in here. A little bit of yarrow. All of them having specific meanings in the plants, so that as we burn them, the smoke has very specific properties to them. And if you want to learn more about that, I'm trying to not inundate you with too much. Please feel free to reach out with any questions via email, any questions or thoughts that you might have about anything that I talk about through this process. So I'm actually going to use Palo Santo. And the reason being, Palo Santo burns a little more cleanly for indoor spaces. And right now I don't have a window that opens to allow the smoke to go out in this area where I'm recording. And Palo Santo is a sacred wood that's often used for clearing space and for clearing the spirit and to uplift the spirit, similar to white sage. And I do love my bundles, but today we're using this. So hopefully you've read a little bit of that info about the fact that plants have been used for centuries by almost every culture in the process of burning for different reasons. I don't think there's a religion or a culture who hasn't used some sort of plant medicine in burning. And if you want more information on that, let me know. But for right now, we're going to start. You can use that smudge prayer that I included, or you can just wing it. So close your eyes and let this smudge that I'm using for all of us cleanse your spirit, cleanse your mind, so that your mind might be clear and be open to be inspired, so that your space might be clear, so that new ideas may be born here. Let your throat be cleansed so that when there is need for words, you speak rightly. Let your heart be cleansed so that you can receive the messages that your heart sends you. Your belly and your pelvis, your third chakra, your second chakra, and your root chakra be cleansed with this sacred smoke, so that you may create and bring into manifestation things that are for your highest and greatest good, both yourself and those around you. May your feet be cleansed so that they may take you where you're most needed to go. And may your hands be cleansed so that you may create beautiful things in the world. May all of you be cleansed physically, energetically, spiritually, as we move into this magic, as we move into our sacred space. Let it be so. Right, so as we move into our sacred circle opening, there's a couple things that I wanted to mention that you just might want to have handy. One, I've had my intention candle burning this whole time, and I forgot to mention that. So you might want to light your candle now. Make sure it's somewhere safe. You are going to be closing your eyes, perhaps laying down or being comfortable in a chair. So make sure your candle is safe so that when your eyes are closed, you're not worried about if you kicked it over or something. Maybe have it in a little bowl like I have so it can't get away on you. And also have a stone. So this particular stone, I actually don't remember where I picked it up, but I love the stone and I've been working with it for the last week. For sure, I was working with it on the full moon. I've had it on my altar for a while now as I've been putting all this stuff together for you. I even had a bath after my full moon ceremony last night with this, along with some lavender, rosemary, eucalyptus, and sea salt in it. So it's been charged, and I put it under my pillow last night as well. So it's been charged already with a lot of the energy of this magic that we're working with. And I also love the fact that it looks like it's full of signs and symbols, which is really, to me, is really special. So it can be a crystal, any kind of stone, something that you might have around that fits and feels good in the palm of your hand. Maybe you picked up a stone when you were at the ocean, maybe from your land, maybe when you were at a retreat, whatever is special to you. And you want to have this in the palm of your hand as we move through our opening circle today, and also for all of your meditation journeys. And then you can put it on your altar, you might put it under your pillow, you might have it in your bath, but keep it with you over the next 12 days. So find your stone, pause if you need to, and then let's go ahead and get started. So, opening circle is just creating sacred space, and it's basically surrendering to something that's greater than ourselves and allowing it to curate and hold the space for us, with us, through us, and that is kind of the essence of the magic. It doesn't matter that we're not in the same space. This is virtual. And if you have learned anything about or heard anything about the quantum field, there is no time and space. It's something that we have created. And so, let's create that magic right now. So let's begin by closing the eyes. Finding your most comfortable position, whether it's in your favorite armchair or lying down with a blanket and a pillow. Having your stone in your hand, and let's connect with the breath. Taking a deep inhale and exhale, letting it go. Taking another deep inhale through the nose. Pausing at the top and taking another sip of air. And another sip. And one more sip. Hold that one more moment and let it all go out your mouth. Feel your body soften as the air leaves your body. And let's do that one more time. Inhale. Take another sip. And another sip. Pause. Exhale. And now let your breath just settle into ease, whatever natural rhythm feels right for you. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And then let your awareness slide towards your forehead and let that melt away any tension. Let your eyes soften. Bring awareness to your right jaw and your left jaw. Let them release any tension there. Let your teeth part slightly. The back of your neck, relax and soften, maybe turning your head from side to side. And letting go in the shoulders, any tension in your chest, allowing the breath to flow. And soften through your belly. Let it rise and fall with each inhale and each exhale. Soften your hips, your hip flexors, your thighs, your calves. Let your heels be heavy. Let your arms rest peacefully, softly, and your fingers gently uncurl. Feel that weight of your stone in your palm, grounding you. Taking another breath here and letting go. And then begin to bring forward an intention for the start of this magic time. And if you have trouble clarifying an intention, just lean toward a feeling sensation such as joy, peace, inspiration, clarity, connection, even the word magic. And find comfort letting the body know it's time to slow down. Inviting yourself inward. And continue using the breath to initiate this inward journey. And we're going to go onto a journey to a place of standing stones. And as your body relaxes and softens, it allows your mind to travel beyond the space that you are in right now, to travel beyond time and space. And begin to visualize, see, or feel this sacred space of standing stones in a sacred land. And as you stand outside of this circle of standing stones, you can feel the hum of energy from the earth rising up to meet you. As these standing stones have been built upon ley lines where two crossroads of energy meet, marking this as a special place that you have been invited to. It is a dark night, and you can see the stars shining in the sky, twinkling like magic sparkles, reminding you of the stardust that you are made of, that resides within you, in your tissues, in your DNA, and flows in your veins. And within this circle of stones, there is a fire burning. And I'm going to invite you all into this circle. And as I say your name, you'll step into the circle. So I call upon you, Christine L., Arvel, Nora, Deb, Megan. Come into this circle and take your place around the fire. Chris G., Jacqueline, Janine, and Cheryl, join the circle within the standing stones and take your place around the fire. Mary, Ottie, Marianne, Susan M., come join the others in this circle. Louise, Wynne, Christy E., and Christy L., come into the circle now. Kim, Benjamin, Natasha, Lori, step into the circle and join this sacred time. Kathy, Melanie, Roslyn, Wendy, and Susan S., join this sacred circle around the fire. Feel the warmth of the fire as you take a seat, nodding to the person next to you. And then we invite into this sacred circle our sacred ones. And we call upon the energies of the four directions, as above and below. And we ask Great Spirit to come dance with us freely now in our hearts, in our minds, our bodies, our souls, to be with us here now as we journey to our inner realms. And we call in our ancestors and guides that are of the highest light to be present here for our highest good. And they surround us, holding us in their light, shining their gratitude, their smiles upon us as we step into this sacred time. Feel the warmth of the fire. Feel the vibration of the energy rising up from earth. And as this energy rises up to meet you, send your roots down into the earth to ground you, to anchor you in this sacred circle. See, feel, or know that your rootlets are sending down little tendrils and vines into the earth, past the bedrock, past tree roots, down deep into the earth. And by sending your roots down into the earth, you're able to inhale and draw earth energy up into your body, filling your body from your root to your crown with the supportive, nourishing earth energy. And as you exhale, release anything that has come to completion that is ready to leave. Release those things that have been holding you back, keeping you limited, those processes, beliefs, habits, keeping you in the loop of forgetting who you are. Every exhale, send that down into the earth to be composted, to be released. And inhale new, fresh energy from the earth back up again. And one more time, sending those things that are ready to be shed down into the earth. And inhale up fresh energy. And now bringing your awareness to the crown of the head. And begin to imagine a beautiful beam of warm white light shining down upon you, touching the crown of your head. And as it touches, you are filled with a beautiful healing light coming down from your crown, touching each of your chakras as it moves through your torso all the way down to your root. And feeling these two beautiful energies of Mother Earth energy rising up and the masculine energy from above coming down, balancing these two energies within you, swirling within you, filling you with light and healing. And as you breathe, these energies continue to build within you so much that you begin to glow from head to foot. And this light and this energy expands outside of the perimeters of your body, creating this glow around you like a shining circle of light. And this circle of light around you continues to expand until it touches the circle of light of the person beside you to your right and to the person beside you on your left. And as you look around, you see this glowing light melded together around this fire, each person connected, supported, full of healing, beautiful energy and light. Feel this vibration humming. Feel the lightness, the beauty, the healing, still while being connected to the earth below you. Allow this beautiful energy to circulate through you, around you, between you for a few more breaths here. Feeling connected and supported. Feel that vibration. One more breath. And then we can begin to bring our energy back into our body, into the parameters of our body. Still feeling lit up. Still feeling that beautiful healing energy that you will be able to take with you today. And then before we release this circle, just take a moment to see if there's anything else that you need to release. Perhaps you want to throw it into the fire and have it be transformed and rise up to the universe. Let go of whatever it might be and let it rise like a phoenix from the fire. Be transformed into something so much more beautiful and energized. Take one more breath here. And then we thank our sacred ones. We stand in deep gratitude for the gifts, the guidance, the healings, and the activations that you have supported us in today. And with this deep gratitude, we release you now. I declare this sacred circle open, never broken. And then say with me as a whisper or inside your mind, I am all that I am, and I am grateful. I am all that I am, and I am grateful. And so it is. Slowly and mindfully, we get up together and slowly leave this sacred place, coming back into our own space, into our own bodies. Finding our breath once again, feeling the weight of your stone in the palm of your hand. And as you begin to come more and more back into your breath and into your body, notice anything that you are feeling right now. As you begin to rouse yourself a little bit more, take some time to journal. Just free writing anything that comes up, anything that your higher self may have shared with you, anything you want to remember or revisit, anything that felt important to you. Take that time to free write right now. Don't worry about how the words come out. It might be signs or symbols, colors. Might be words that don't make any sense. Just let them flow onto your paper right now. For the next few moments. And perhaps you want to pause this video for a moment while you write. And when you're completed, you can come back in and hit play, and we'll continue. All right, now that you've had a chance to finish journaling about that first journey experience of our sacred circle, we're going to go to burning our first of our 13 intentions. So I have 13 intentions written in this box that I've been writing over the last couple of weeks and letting them just kind of incubate in there and also incubate in my heart. I've got a metal bowl with some earth from my garden. Actually, it's from my greenhouse garden. And you could also have a bowl of water. We want something where we can put these pieces of paper as they are on fire, where they can safely burn and we don't have to worry about anything getting out of control. And then I've got my intention candle. So all we're going to do, without looking, I'm just going to choose one of my intentions. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to simply light it on fire and put it in my bowl to burn. Using my intention candle, being careful, you could do this with tweezers or some long-nosed pliers. So it's on fire. I want it to continue to burn, and I'm just going to place it in my dirt and let it do its thing. So it's burning in my dirt here. If you had a little cast iron, something with a lid, you could also use that. Something that you can be safe. So as this burns, I'm going to just close my eyes and say, I trust the universe to manifest this blessing. I trust in the wisdom of the universe to manifest this blessing. I trust in the wisdom of the universe to manifest this blessing. And it is done burning. I just have a little bit of ashes here. And because I'm using dirt, I'm going to just let my ashes collect in this dirt. And at the end of our time, of our 12, it's actually 13 magical days, I'm going to take this and take it outside and bury it. And I know it's winter for most of us. Some of you are in warmer places in the world. I'm going to take it and put it either under a tree. I'll probably take mine to the Circle of Trees, which is a very sacred space for me that I'll talk a little bit more about later. I will possibly put it in my garden. Or if you've got some other special place where you can put this and give it back as an offering back to Mother Earth, back to the universe, back to the earth. So alternatively, if you're using a bowl of water, what you might want to do is empty your bowl of water back out to Mother Earth, to a tree, to a garden, on a daily basis rather than waiting till the end of the 12 days. Because it can get pretty messy by the end of 12 days. And still, it's a matter of making that offering, making it special. And on that note, there's one other thing that you might choose to do, and that is making an offering on your altar from Mother Nature daily. A couple of reasons for doing this. One, it gets you really immersed in the practices, gets you immersed in Mother Nature, because rather than putting on your headphones and going out for a walk, listening to a podcast, you're going to go out and really be attentive and aware of nature. And it might be a stone. I happen to have this little, it's kind of like a little acorn from my sea buckthorn tree that I saved. And it's really finding something that speaks to you as you wander, with no destination in mind. Just notice what piques your interest. It could be a stone. It could be just a weirdly shaped little branch. And consider these items representing something. It could be strength or challenges or resilience, wishes, dreams, relationships, anything theme that you'd like to work with. But don't let your head get in the way that it has to be something really special that means something really big. Just any little thing. And to me, this just means new growth, new opportunities, because there's a whole tree, a whole magic of a whole tree is held in this little tiny pot. And I'm going to place this on my altar to represent growth and where my intentions might take me. So I hope you enjoyed our first little taste of magic here today in our opening circle. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow in the next video and our next meditations. Namaste. Have the most magical day.